Yeah, Shovel Knight is really good. I don't know if it's my favorite game of all time, but it's definitely up there. It's really fun and very replayable. I'm trying to think of games that when I talk about them I just can't stop myself from going on and on, because those would be definitely...
Well, I think this one seems to be up there.
I don't think this is one of my favorite games of all time. I think it's a really good, like a really standout example of what a good horror game can be, but I don't think a horror game would be on my... You know what I mean?
Yeah, I guess. I mean, you're not even playing it on the standard difficulty.
Go fuck yourself.
I've tried, my friend. I've tried.
I know people that can.
It says there's something up with the
Yes, I
reactor.
know, and I'm jealous.
That's from the company. Tell you you don't give a shit and to do what you say.
Sorry, Ricardo, but I'm small fry. Me, Samuels, Taylor, we all are. Guess if we amounted to anything, Apollo wouldn't be so ready to see us killed.
Multiple intruders in the reactor area, huh? Oh, that
Well,
makes me feel so good.
Whatever could that be?
I'm gonna fucking... I'm so happy. This is just amazing.
Sean was talking a lot about that one.
Ori and the Blind Forest, I really want to play that. I mean, that game looks great. You know, this is going to sound kind of weird. Recently, I've been playing a lot of Kerbal Space Program, and I'd say it's at least on the list. Because, well, there's just nothing else quite like it, you know? And it handles a subject I've been fond of for quite a while in a way that makes it fun. Oh, a stun baton charge. All of one of them. Nice.
Well, if you run into one geriatric android, his ass is grass.
All I need is an android that doesn't have that suit on, and I will ruin their day. They are so... Why is everything like hazy? Is it just hot down here, I guess is the idea?
I think so. That, you know, Ripley has taken, what, multiple blows to the head by now? You gotta figure she's got...
Hey look, it's a regular working Joe.
multiple-
Oh, come on with this nonsense. No, my turn now, friend.
To sleep more chance to dream.
I really like the context where, if they're nearby a wall, they'll slam you into the wall.
Yeah, it's great. I mean, I agree with you, but... Right. What's going on here? Revolver bullets for the gun I no longer have. Sensor, blasting cap. God, there's vents, man. They managed to make that vent sound absolutely perfect. Because you never quite get comfortable with it. It can still surprise you, and that's a good thing.
Yeah, you never know when there's gonna be a startling event. I have the biggest shit-eating grin right now. I'm sorry, I'll stop.
Ion flame. No, it's cool, dude. Make as many puns as you want. I'm just obligated to give you crap for that one. Ooh. I don't know how I missed this map station. The game should probably be a little more blatant about, like, hey, this is a map thing. You should pick it up. Especially since I've seen absolutely shameless numbers of people. I say shameless. Startling numbers of people. Like, way too many people playing this game who just never even noticed them. You know?
Never noticed the map updates?
Yeah, well, I mean, they don't really stand out from the environment in a meaningful way. So it's really easy to just pass them by if you don't know what they are.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, there's too many little flaws for this to be one of my favorite games of all time. Little flaws that I notice that bother me, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I can get it.
That, and again, not really big on the whole horror thing normally. Although I will say, Helmet Condenser said RE4, and definitely a contender, because RE4 is cool as shit. That game, well, that game did a lot for,
Yeah, it did. It revitalized the entire Resident Evil franchise. It basically gave them a new direction to go because, you know, and they cut ties to all the old crap. The only tie to it was that Leon was in a previous Resident Evil.
That's not true. You still use typewriters to save. You no longer needed ink ribbons, but...
Well, Ada was there. And where Ada is, Wesker is, but you know, it didn't drag in all the umbrella shit. It
kind of.
They weren't even really zombies.
Well,
they were zombies in all but name. Yeah.
I mean, if it shits a pope in the woods. I'm glad that you liked that, because I wasn't entirely sure it was any good. Corporate interests must be protected at all times.
No wonder the survivors quickly turned to killing each other for food. This is basically a libertarian utopia.
Look at that motherfucker over there. No, nothing amiss. Go look at the shiny. And I know he's not an alien, but he at least needs to go, yeah, like, pay attention to that, right?
Yep.
Which allows me to, nope. Nope. Kind of, but no. I wasn't even up against a wall. What is he holding me against?
No, he was paying attention to it, but you walked up to him and he heard you.
I mean... I wonder if I still have any... Oh, I do. Surprise! Get fucked. Okay.
Had to refresh the stream.
Oh, did it? Area's action is, from what I understand, not having played it, but having watched some stuff with people talking about it, it's pretty much one of those games where they looked at I Want to Be the Guy and said, this would be a really good game if it was a game. And not an extended, well, you know what I Want to Be the Guy is. I don't need to tell you. What restore power? Oh. There
You
it
lost
is.
me there for a second. Sorry about that.
It's okay. Other games that would be high on my list. Oh, I'm having a hard time thinking. This is going way later than I expected it to.
Half-Life?
Influential as it was, it's never been one of my favorite games. You know?
Dark Souls.
Dark Souls is really good. Grand Theft Auto San Andreas just hasn't been matched yet, I think, in its genre. Like, for what it did and the way it did it.
Another one that's up there for me is Fallout New Vegas. I don't think I've ever been as immersed in story as I have in that game.
Although I will say this about the San Andreas thing. There are other open world games that I think are more fun. I mean, just to boot up and play. Like, Saints Row 4 is ultimately one of the best games if you just want to, you know, load up a game like that and fuck around. But San Andreas, I think, is the best complete, you know, package. And, I don't know, I've played most of GTA 5, and it never quite captured my attention the way that San Andreas did. Let's not talk about Candy Crush. I have ideological problems with that game. It's true, you know. Alright. There's a nice little shortcut back to where I was. Oh, Silent Hill 2. You know what's gonna be really good? And I say this with like full and complete knowledge that I will probably never sit down and play it. Just like I really didn't sit down with Silent Hill 2 ever. Fucking Silent Hills is shaping up to be something really special. I mean, Kojima and Guillermo del Toro, that's just a crazy combo to begin with. I picked up ammo for a bolt gun, but there wasn't a bolt gun. Hello?
Strange. You really shouldn't be here.
No, I shouldn't. You know what? You know, dude, when you're right, you're
just
right.
Reset my router.
When you're right, and you have a point, dude. I really shouldn't be here, so...
I'm just gonna be moving on.
Yeah, you know, later.
See ya.
You're not going to catch me. You literally can't. Speaking of Kojima, Metal Gear Solid 3 was just really solid all the way through. Not to make a bad pun, but that game...
You totally made a bad pun, Sean.
I don't care.
Accept it. Embrace it.
It was a really good game.
Yes, it was.
Is he just gonna keep walking? Mostly, yeah. Yeah, but now I'm on the other side of you, fucker. Later, nerd! I think there are very few opportunities in this game where you can truly say, "See you later, shitlord," and that is one of them. Where's this mythical bolt gun that I've got a bunch of ammo for now? Ah! This must be it.
This could really do some damage.
Hey, this looks like fun to use. Oh. Well, I'm here. 6832.
Running causes accidents.
Oh, man. Oh, yeah.
You like the bolt gun?
Oh, that's nice right there.
I call it Mjolnir myself.
Mjolnir. The mighty hammer. It's just so satisfying. Oops, I got turned around because of that. I went to pick my mouse back up and wound up throwing it halfway across my desk. I mean, that's a crude exaggeration, but I'm allowed to indulge in those. It's my stream. This looks like an elevator. Tetris is a good one. Tetris the Grandmaster 3 at AGDQ, by the way.
Never took that at all.
I did some
Oh
training
god,
on
that
one. Seems
I swear that guy is
surprisingly young.
inhuman.
What the fuck? Howdy.
I saw it. It had its back to me, walking down a corridor like it was the most natural thing in the world. I hid. When I looked up, it wasn't there. I think it went into the floor. Maybe the ceiling. Sevastopol's a maze. Could be living anywhere. This must be what the marshals have been
Yes, there
chasing.
was.
This shouldn't have been kept from me. She found
I say run. Are you familiar with Tetris the Grandmaster, the arcade game? Oh, oh, my babies are back. I'll tell you what, when I'm done with the stream, which won't be that much longer, I think. I don't know. I'm enjoying this, but I do have shit to do tomorrow. I'll leave a link in the chat. Just for you, Kaleido Bear. Okay. So what's the business? Oh, that's the business. These guys know how to set up a set piece, huh?
The top of the reactor core, Ricardo.
Yeah, they're very, very good at that.
Got some androids, core control systems, business as usual. I'm gonna have to explore the lower level.
Should be an elevator down somewhere.
Oh, that's that shit I do like. Who's running? Oh shit, I forgot to reload. Oh, I'm moving away slightly, but I wouldn't call it running. Alright, where were we? Right, that's where we
Yeah,
were.
it gets you because you're so used to guns.
It's
when
just a single shot. I appreciate that, like any good android, y'all are willing to line up in such a neat and orderly fashion.
I'm going to catch this motherfucker.
Don't run. Oh, don't worry about that. I won't. I think I'm perfectly happy not running. I like the use of sound here, by the way. The really bassy thump every time the reactor fires,
Yeah.
or whatever's happening.
I
Yeah. I don't know what
I
these reactors
ran
are like.
through this because I was terrified that it was gonna arc and fry him.
I doubt it will. Well, there's no real
I don't
reason
think
not
it
to,
will.
I guess. Alright, let's take a trip down to the bottom of the reactor. I think I'm getting about ready to wind up, though. Oh. Nope. Okay.
No.
Nope. Nope.
Ricardo, they're all here.
There's a save point.
Everyone that's missing.
Nope.
Everyone. They're trapped in some kind
Nope.
of nest. There
Nope.
are exits. It's like a farm.
Hey, you got your
Ironically,
flamethrower back.
it didn't tell me that there were hostiles nearby. Okay. So this has been fun.
He's never gonna come back.
Oh no, I'm gonna finish this game. But it's now 1:45 in the morning and I have school. And
Yeah, I think
I
you've
have
been
had a
going-
really good time, but if I try to play through this, I'm not sleeping tonight. So, I really have enjoyed this, though. I hope that you all have too.
Wow, you first started at about 9:30.
It's been a
And
while since I streamed
goodbye.
this long. Oh no, that ain't happening, Snowy Caddy. I don't care. I'm sorry, dude. I gotta sleep, man. I got school in the morning.
He's got college.
Yeah, I can't afford to miss these classes. Not this close to spring break.